You're watching WDHN Weather with Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts.
This Tuesday evening, we are starting off with some footage of some high surf from Tybee Island just off the coast of Savannah, Georgia. You can see the surf picking up their waves upwards of probably about 3 to 5 feet right now, but they are expecting a storm surge upwards of 3 to 7 feet as Dorian will just be off the shore of the Georgia coastline in the next couple of days, and there are storm surge warnings in place for the coastal communities. Dorian is still a strong storm, but much weaker than where it was over the weekend. Category 2 now with 110 mile-per-hour sustained winds. Movement is starting to pick up a little bit west-northwest at 6 miles per hour, so that should keep it off the Florida coast and largely off the Georgia coastline, but when they will be dealing with an onshore flow bringing in that water by Thursday morning off the coast of Charleston up toward Myrtle Beach by the evening hours. And it's really going to be the Outer Banks of North Carolina where we'll have the concern of some damage from some Category 2 strength winds and weakening as the storm does make its way into the off the coast of the New England states and eventually to the Canadian provinces upwards of Newfoundland as we go into the second half of the weekend as still a strong storm, but at that point a post-tropical system. The storm is just off the coast, bringing in some heavy rain and some breezy conditions to the interior parts of Florida. Daytona Beach getting some very heavy rain. We did have some tornado warnings right along the coast, but that main core of the strongest winds staying offshore for now, and it looks like that should be the case. Overall, the satellite imagery not looking as great as it was, starting to show some signs of disorganization, so some good news there from Dorian as far as the strength is not going to be back to where it was over the Bahamas. Ferdinand, that's a tropical storm making its way onshore of coastal Mexico, and the strongest wind staying out of Texas. A system to the east of Dorian has a 50% chance of development as it goes into the North Atlantic. Tropical Depression 8 formed earlier today. This will be moving into the Central Atlantic. No concern there, but our next system that we will be watching is a tropical wave about to emerge off the coast of Africa, which actually already a 70% chance of developing over the next 5 days. And here's the reason why things are starting to pick up. We are just about at the peak of hurricane season where we expect to see most of the activity September 10th, and then on the backside of that, things tend to slow down. For our weather, we're going to be benefiting from Dorian just being off to the east, giving us dry conditions. Somewhat breezy out there, but temperatures will be warming into the 90s as the system clears us well to the east. Going through the day tomorrow, conditions will be staying mostly sunny. Temperatures will be starting out the day in the lower 70s. It will be breezy through the day, so even though those temperatures will be warming into the lower to middle 90s for a lot of us, it will feel a little bit cooler because of low humidity and of course that pretty persistent breeze going into Wednesday evening. That system will be off the Savannah coast into Thursday morning as well, bringing them probably the worst conditions that they will see with this, and then they'll be exiting more to the north going into Thursday evening. Our weather remains breezy through Thursday, Friday and Saturday, mostly sunny skies, and then a low-end storm chance enters on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Rather hot for the weekend.
So when are we going to start seeing